Hi, today's Let's Play is Survive Escape from Atlantis. I'm just going to run through the basics of this board game, explain the rules, explain what you have to do. This is the 30th anniversary edition. It's come out recently, I think recently anyway, and I'm just going to run through a free player game. Okay, here we have the board in front of us. It's directly in front of me here. The idea of the game is you have to get your meeples here off this island to one of the surrounding islands. Various creatures in the game will try to stop you. You have sharks, you have whales, you have sea dragons. I've laid the sea dragons down to make them a bit more obvious because when I stand them up, well, you might be able to see them okay. Let's stand them up then. Your meeples have different scores underneath them. So if you look there, that meeple there is worth 5 points. Different meeples are worth different points. Now I've set the game up. The island is randomly generated. There's no, you don't have to place the sand tiles where they put them. You don't have to place the forest tiles. You basically drop the tiles down, mix them up, and you place them inside an island shape like that. There's an actual black outline around the edges that shows you where the island is. Each player has a turn. The turn order, I've actually left 3 meeples out, so we've got a red, a white and blue, so I know which order they're all going to be played in. So for instance, red, we'll go red turn. Red has no cards in his hand currently, so he's going to move this meeple here onto the boat, this meeple here onto the boat, and then move the boat out 1. So he's done 1, 2, 3 moves. He then gets to take an island tile, so he's going to take, you can take any island tile in order. You have to take the sands first, then the forests, and then the mountains. So that represents the island sinking. So he can take any one he wishes. So he can take this one here with the blue player. The blue player doesn't get destroyed, he just gets put in the water, splosh, and then he turns the tile over. Now the tile is a red tile by its outline. So a red tile means it's a tile he can keep for himself. So I'll put it there with the red player. So I'll create piles. So he can play that next turn if he wishes to. Once he's done that, the final part is to roll the dice. The dice determines what creature moves, and he has got a sea dragon, so he can move a sea dragon. He's got this boat escaping the island, so he wants to move this sea dragon away. That's red's turn's over. So we now move to the white player's turn. He can move up to 3. Again, he's got no tiles to play, so he'll move 3 spaces or any combination of 3. So he might go, for instance, 1, 2, 3, and move that white guy onto that boat. Each boat, by the way, has 3 slots, so it can carry 3 meeples. The person who controls the boat is the person who has the majority number of meeples on the boat. So if there's 2 whites and 1 red, only the white player can move the boat. If there's a white, a red and a blue, they each can move the boat in turn, on their turn. So it creates a mechanic there where you could essentially sacrifice 2 low meeples for a high meeple if you think their meeple is high. So he now takes this tile anyway. He's got a green. Green means they get played straight away, and it's a boat symbol. So the green boat means a boat shall be placed there. Hang on 2 seconds, let me get hold of the boats. I should have set these out. So a boat's been discovered there as well. Okay, and that's the white's turns over. So now it's blue's turn. Blue's going to move three squares. Right, now this guy in the water can only move 1. When they're in the water, they're swimming. He could move 1 turn, but that's it. He can't go any further. Or he can move 1 turn back onto the island, and then he can't move any further. So I'm going to get him back onto land. 1, but he can't move. So I've got 2 more moves for other blue meeples. So we're going to go 1 into that boat there, and 1 there. So then blue rolls a dice. Oh, I don't think white rolled his dice. Oh. Okay, so blue moves like he gets a sea serpent, and he's going to move that one there. I always forget to roll the dice for the meeps. So that comes back to red's turn. Red has a tile. He's going to play it. It's a boat tile. It lets him move the boat 3 squares. So he's going to do that straight away and move this boat 1, 2, 3. Ooh, let's not kill the little guy. And now he gets to move his 3 as well. So he's going to move 1 in there and 2, 3. He's already saved 2 people. They're on the edge of the island. They're safe. You don't mad them up. You just leave them there, or you can just put them in front of the player for adding up later. And so 1, 2, 3, he's done. It's just moves over with. He takes an island square. He'll take this one. It's another red one he can keep for himself. Hang on, let me hold that up. There we go. That allows him to cancel out a shark attack. Excellent. And then he rolls the dice for the creatures. He's got a whale, but there's no whales on the board yet, so it's all fine. So now it's White's turn. So White's going to move 3. He's going to move 1, 2 into the boat. 3, that one into the boat. So he's loaded this boat with 3 people. He's going to take a tile. He's going to take a tile from the opposite side of the board. It's got to be a sand tile. It's a green one, which means it gets played straight away, and it's a shark. So we put a shark on that square. Now, sharks can't attack people on boats, but he can attack people in water. Right, okay, he's rolled whale. There's no whales in the game yet, so that's fine. So we move on to the Blue's turn. Blue has, there's lots of boats around here, so Blue thinks to himself, I'm going to fancy my chances. I'm going to jump 1 in there, 2 in there, and I'm going to move the boat over here this way. Okay, so Blue's took his turn. He takes an island square, so he's going to steal this one from Red and put the red guy in the water. It's a red shark square that he can keep, so I'm going to put that there under the blue player there, so he can keep that. Okay, the next turn is... oh, he rolls a dice. He's got a whale as well. Dice rolls are really bad at the moment. Okay, so the game's progressing. Red's turn. Let me just check what tile he's got. Okay, that's not fun or interesting at the moment. So Red's going to move 3. He's going to move 1 red guy out of the water into the boat, so that's fine. He can't move the boat though anymore because the red guy was in the water. And then he's going to move 2 red guys into here. So that's 3 movement. He then takes a tile, a sand tile from the island, so he's going to take that one. It's a green one and it's a shark. So the shark lands there. The white guy has been at, and he's out of the game. He's gone. Okay, and now he rolls the dice. And he's got a sea dragon, so he's going to move this sea dragon nearer to that blue boat. It's White's turn. White has no tiles, so White's going to move 3. He's going to try and rescue his guys there, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's at the shore edge. He hasn't escaped yet, but he's almost there. And he's going to roll the dice. Oh, he's got to take a tile first, so we'll take the blue one here. What have we got? We've got a whale. So a green whale means, let me just show you that. A green whale means a whale's appeared here. Now, whales don't kill people. They just upturn boats and destroy boats. So White's now going to roll that. He's got a sea dragon. Now, he's got 2 options. He could move this one away to try and make his guys safer, or he could destroy this boat and the 2 guys here on the blue. I think he's going to go for that. He's going to be quite nasty and destroy blue and the boats. They're gone. They're no longer in the game. So blue's not too happy about that, but that's fine. It's now blue's turn. Blue is going to... he could move that boat because there's 1 each on there, so he could move that if he wishes, but he's got up to 3, so he's going to go... I'm trying to think. 1, 2 onto that boat, but he can't move that boat because there's 2 reds, 1 blue, so only red controls that boat. And he can move 1 more guy. He's going to move this guy out of the water. 3. Actually, he can move this guy here out of the water onto the boat, so that makes more sense. 3. So then blue rolls the dice, see what he gets. He's got Sea Dragon. He's definitely going to upset White here. He's going to use the Sea Dragon on there and destroy that boat with them white people on it. White meeples. Okay. And that is blue's turn over. Did I take a tile for him? No, I didn't. I should take a tile. Okay, he's going to take this tile here. Sorry. I always forget. And that is a red tile he can play anytime. So he's going to keep that. I should look at his other red tile. Okay. It's Red's turn. Just check Red's tile again. Okay, he's fine. He's going to move You think he's going to try and get these guys out because he controls this boat. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And so they're at the island edge. They can probably escape next turn. He's going to take the tile off the island. He's got a green whale, so a whale gets spawned there. And then he rolls a dice. He's got a sea serpent, so he's going to take the sea dragon. He's going to move him away from his boat because he doesn't want that to be turned over. White's turn. White has no tiles to play, so he only has to move. White's going to move this swimmer into this boat here for 1, but you can't move the boat because the swimmer got out of the water, so the boat has to stay there this turn. And then he's going to move 2, 3. So he's trying to get his guys off the island as quickly as possible. He's going to roll the dice for a dragon. He's got a sea dragon. He's going to move the sea dragon back towards this boat here. Did he take a tile? He did not. He's going to take this tile. I always forget to do it. It's a red whale, so he keeps that. Okay. It's Blue's turn. Let me just check Blue's tiles to see what he's got. In fact, I don't know why I turned these around the other way so we can see him. Okay, he can relocate a sea dragon, he can relocate a shark. There doesn't seem any point in doing that. So Blue is going to move. He's going to move 1, that guy into and off the island, and he's now safe. He's made it. And now he's got 2 more moves. He can move this boat down here. 2, 3. Cool. So he's trying to get another guy off the island, and he's going to roll the dice. He's got sea dragons, so he can move the sea dragon on there and destroy the boat with the red people on. So the red people were rather unlucky there, but that's the way the game goes. He now takes the tile. Going to take this one. It has to be a sand tile. He's got himself another card. He's got a dolphin card. Excellent. Let's turn these tiles over so we can see what they've got. And he rolls the dice. Oh. I'm out of turn, didn't I? Okay, moving on. Red player's turn. Red player looks at the board. He thinks, right, I need to save that guy, get him out of the water. So he's going to do that first for 1 point. He's going to move him onto grass, onto the forest. And now he gets 2 more moves. 2, 3. So he's on the boat here. He takes a tile. And he gets himself a dolphin. Excellent. Put that there alongside that one. And then he rolls for the creature. He gets shark. He can move a shark. And it doesn't appear to be much in the way he can do. By the way, the different animals can move different lengths. The whale can move from 0 to 3 squares. The shark can move 0 to 2. And the sea serpent can only move 1 square. He's deciding that he wants to move the shark away just for the sake of moving it away from that boat. And that's his turn over. So now it's white person's turn again. White is going to move this boat 1. Escape with his chap 2. So White has now escaped at least one of his characters. And then for this third move, he's going to move... he's got a guy on a boat here, so he's going to head towards this island here. 3. He takes a land tile. He's not going to take one with his own player on it, so he's going to take this one. It's a green whale, so a whale gets put into there. That's quite dangerous for that boat. He rolls the dice. He's got whale, so he's going to move the whale onto this square here, destroy the boat. But the people survive. The whale just upturns the boat. So they're now in the water swimming. That's his go over. Blue turn. Blue's going to move up to 3. Let me just weigh the board up. Well, he's going to move this guy off to save him. We're running out of boats on the island. 2, 3. Okay. He's going to take a sand tile away. He's going to hope this one says a boat underneath it. It is a shark. That isn't good for him. So a shark's gone in there. He then rolls the dice. Sea serpent. He's going to move this sea serpent. Is he going to move that sea serpent? He's going to move that sea serpent there. Cool. That's his go over. Red's turn. Now, Red's got a guy in the water there. He's got to play this card. This card is a dolphin. It lets you move a player who's swimming in the water 3 squares. So the dolphin's turned up and helped him, and he's going 1, 2, 3. Or should he go the other way? 1, 2, 3. I'll go the other way because it's easier. It's now his move, so he can get to move up to 3. You can move him 1, but he's still swimming, so he can only go 1. He can't get off the island yet, out of the water yet. And he's going to go 2, 3 to try and get this guy off on this side. He then takes an island square, so he's going to take the sand here. It's a boat, so a boat spawns on that square, and the white guy benefits from that boat. We roll the dice. He's got a shark, so this is the red guy. So he's going to move the shark onto the blue player here, and then the blue player is done for. He's out of the game. Okay. White player. Well, white player's now got someone on a boat, so he's thinking he could probably escape with that person. And these people here haven't got any boats to go to, so he might just go 1, 2, and splosh 3. He's really just going for it now. He's swimming for it. He's got to take the last sand tile, so that's that one there. That is a dolphin square for him, so that might be helpful for next round. He can then roll the dice. He's got sea serpent. He's going to move the sea serpent onto that red guy there. I don't know why red didn't... Oh, that's right, that's fine. And kill him. Oh, actually, no, that makes no sense. Move that back. He's going to put the sea serpent here. No, hang on, he's white. No, that makes sense, actually. Yes, he's going to kill him. That makes perfect sense. Blue turn. Blue now has... Well, he's got no one out of the island, so he's going to go swim for it, I think. 1, 2, 3. So swimming for it on that side. He's going to reveal a grass tile now, or a forest tile. That is a whale. So he's going to put a whale on that square. And then he's going to roll, and he's got shark. He doesn't see anywhere where there's any sharks that cause him any bother. But there's a white guy here, so he might move a shark nearer to him. 1, 2, 3. Red's turn. Red player has one guy here, so he's going to move the boat 1, jump off for 2. So he's now got another player safe. And for his third move, he is going to swim for it, I think, because he really has no choice. He reveals a tile, a forest tile. It's a boat. Ha! Let's steal this boat over here that's been destroyed and put it back in its place. So the game keeps playing like this. As you can see, I'm practically wearing the board down to nothing. He rolls the dice. He gets a whale. He's going to move the whale. I don't think he can move the whale anywhere where it would cause any problems. Just going to move this whale 1, 2, 3 nearer to the white player and hope that you can upset the white player. It's the white player's turn. The white player has a dolphin card, so you can move that white player here 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Right, now he gets his turn. His turn is he's going to move 1 there, 1 there, and 1 off the island there. He's got to take a grass square. He takes the one next to the red. It's another dolphin, so he done well there. And he's going to roll the dice. He's got a sea serpent, so he's going to move the sea serpent. Which one? This one here. No, he's white. He won't block his own player. He's going to move the sea serpent here. Okay, next player's turn, which is blue. Blue's got a couple of people in the water. He has a dolphin tile, so he might as well use it. So he's going to use a dolphin tile and move 1, 2, 3. It's now his turn, so he's going to go 1 onto that boat. But that's his move over because he was swimming for that character anyway. 2, 3. So they're now trying to make a bid for it. He gets to take a grass square away. He's deciding to take away this grass square with the red player on it. Splosh. It's a whirlpool. Now the whirlpool destroys everything in that square and all sea squares surrounding it. So that didn't work out too well for him. Right, that's that done. He now rolls the dice to move creatures. He's got a whale. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 and upturn that boat. Blue's turn over. Red's turn. Red is trying to swim for it with that character. He's got most of his guys out actually. So he's going to go 1 there, 1, 2 there. He's going to turn over a square here. It is a move sharks tile, which he can keep. So he's going to keep that for his go. And roll the dice for monsters. He's got shark. He's seeing there's plenty of 1, 2, 3. Shark eats that blue player. It's now white's turn. White is now swimming for it there, so that's 1. Swimming for it here, that's 2. And he's got to make a bid for the edge of the island there, 3. He takes a tile. The tile is a red tile. It cancels out a whale if he happens to get had by a whale. The ones with the crosses in, by the way, they can be played at any time. They don't have to be played at the start of your turn. So that's white's move done. He's going to take a tile. Oh, he took a tile, sorry. He's going to roll the dice. He's got whale. There aren't any boats really left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that leaves blue. Blue's turn. Blue is going to go. He's going to play. Right, he's got this tile here that lets him relocate a shark. So he's going to play the relocate shark tile and move the shark that's near him to the other side of the board. He can go to any square that. Oh no, he's going to go over here. Any square that isn't currently occupied. So he's done that. And then blue is going to go 1. That's the. Oh, and 2, so he saved a person over here, and then he takes a grass tile away, and he's got relocate whale. Rolls the dice. He's got a shark. He can go 1. Right, when the shark eats someone, that's it. He doesn't move anymore, so the shark's just at that red person. Job done. Yeah, the board's looking pretty empty now. Did he take a tile? Yes, he did take a tile. It's he took a red. He took a red person away, but the red person could have played the no shark token, but he hasn't. So, nah. It's now Red's turn. Red's got a shark relocate tile, so he's going to play that, and he's going to move the shark back here near blue and white. He is then going to move. He can only move 1. He then takes a tile. It's a whale. He puts a whale on the board. His turn. He rolls the dice. He's got a sea serpent. He's moved the sea serpent there. Killed the white guy. Job done. White's turn. White is going to move 1, but he can't go any further because he's just come from swimming. He's going to jump in the water here 2. And that's his turn over with. So he's going to take a tile. Has to be a forest tile. It's a shark. That was probably not the wisest move. He's now got a shark chasing him. He rolls the dice. He's going to move a whale. Okay, he's just going to move this whale here and take that boat out, even though he doesn't need to. Okay, that's white's go over with. Blue's turn. Blue has a relocates. He's only got to get that guy out, so he's got to relocate sea monster. So he's going to relocate the sea monster over here. He's then going to move one because they're swimming. He's going to take a tile. He's got an anti-shark tile. That's quite handy for taking this predicament at the moment. And he's going to roll the dice. He's got a whale. 1, 2, doesn't matter. Okay, it's red's turn. Red is going to move his final piece 1. Oh, if I can do that. Take a tile. Oh, it's a boat there. Where did I take that from? Did I take it from there? I guess so. And then he rolls the dice. So he gets shark. So he thinks, I'm going to eat the blue guy. He lands there, but the blue says, no, I've got an anti-shark tile. I've bopped it on the nose. Shark's gone. Blue player survives. White player's turn. White is going to move his one character there. And this guy off the island here. So that's 2. Take a tile. Always forget to take the tiles. He's got a no whale card. And then he rolls. And he can move a seed serpent. He's going to take out the red guy here. Huh, red's got no pieces left. Quick rule check. Yes, the game plays on till the final tile is turned over, which is quite interesting, a 3-player game, because in a 4-player game there's obviously another set of meeples in the game. In 3-player game there isn't, so it's possible that they could all escape. So red's out of the game, but he's still in playing. This leaves blue to move, I believe, next. So blue is going to move his final character there. He's going to take a tile to relocate sea serpent tile. He's going to roll his dice. He's got shark. He's going to go 1, 2 onto white. Has white got an anti-shark? No, he hasn't. So white has just lost that player. And that's his go over. And did he take a tile? Yes, he did. Right, okay. Red takes a tile because he can't move anyone left. It's a boat. Seems a bit academic now. I'll just sling it on the board. And he's going to roll the dice. He's got shark. 1, 2. He's at that. All the pieces are off the board now because it's a 3-player game. So it seems silly to keep taking tiles. We might as well just add up the scores. Yeah, why not? Tiles are irrelevant, so we come to the scoring. If I just clear the board, normally the game would end when there's one of these get turned over and it's a volcano tile. That one. But that is irrelevant, because everyone who's escaped has escaped, everyone who's been et has been et. So I'm going to clear the board, and then we'll do the scores. So here are all the people who have escaped. I'm going to move them out to the middle so we can see them. Now the blues might be a bit awkward because they're blue and the sea's blue. So each player managed to get 3 meeples to escape. We've got 3 white, 3 blue, 3 red, but it's the scores underneath that actually count. So in the case of red, it's 5, 3 and 1. Red scored 9 points. Blue scored 5, 4 and a 1, which is 10. So blue is currently in the lead with 10 points. And then white scored 5, 3 and a 1, 9 points. So the winner was blue with 10. Red and white drew second with 9 points. Okay, so that was Survive, Escape from Atlantis, the board game. Some thoughts. I really like this game. It's really simple to play, really simple to explain. It's a good game for children and adults alike. If there was a draw at the end, there wasn't in this sample game, but if there was a draw at the end, you could, for instance, keep the destroyed meeples, the ones that got ate by sharks or got killed by the sea serpent, to each individual player, and then you could add up like the amount of damage done as opposed to the amount of points scored to see if you can resolve a tiebreaker there. So it's a great game. It's a nice simple game, easy to play. There's a few expansions out. There's a dolphin expansion, a squid expansion. Certainly worth picking up. Yeah, I definitely like this game. Well worth buying. Thanks for watching. I'd like to know your comments on this video. I may do some more. Thank you. Bye.